Welcome Earth signs, thank you very much for joining me, and welcome any newcomers. New energy always welcome. Firstly, let me apologise for not posting last week. My schedule is crazy at the moment, and obviously the world changing again and being semi-operational, I'm back doing things that I would normally be doing, and I've got to jiggle my time around, so I will post as much as I can, but at the moment things are they're trying to level themselves out. I'm also thinking of changing the format of the channel, so change is coming, and when that happens, please do give me feedback and let me know if it suits, if you don't like it, because ultimately the channel is for you, it's about you, so it needs to work for you. Now, as usual, I've just taken 2 jumpers, 2 oracles from the Wisdom Oracle deck, and the first one that came out is the Thinker. So it's about putting thought into things and, you know, thinking about things before you move forward and implement new ideas perhaps. So it's about giving thought. And then we've got To the Sea. Now, because I don't want to give you wrong advice on this, Earth signs, I'm actually going to take the book, because I think there's more to this card than meets the eye. So we've got the number 7, which is about learning, actually, isn't it? Number 7. Number 7, there we go. So it's essential meaning of this card. It's about being in the flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together. It's about the natural pattern of events. Okay, I'm really glad I read that. So it's about watching what's going on about you, around you, being in touch with your higher self, your higher being. You know, that essence that you talk to when you need advice, when you need to connect in order to ask, how am I going to move forward? You know, so it's about keeping in touch with your soul purpose, perhaps. There's so many ways we can put this anyway. So let's get on with the reading. We've got the 2 of Wands as the overarching energy of the read, which is telling me you've got a choice to make. You know, this is about your spirit. This is about what is calling you. Think about it. What's going to nurture your soul? What's going to make your soul sing? You know, it's about making that decision. Do I go that way? Do I go that way? Do I do this? Do I do that? So you've got a decision coming up, a choice. So it's a bit of a fork in the road for you. Now, I'm not going to give these cards position. Let's just let it flow. You know, nothing in life is linear. So let's just let the story unfold here. We've got 3 cards fell out for the first position, which is the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. So the 9 of Swords tells me that you're near completion. You've got the end of a cycle coming up. So, you know, change is going to come in, and I'm going to bring in the Thinker card here. So think about things properly and think about how you want to go forward, what direction you want to go in. Because, you know, ultimately, you know, you are at the fork in the road, so let's think this out and make the right move. The 8 of Swords here tells me that you've got some internal struggles going on. This is a thought-based card, so this is going on in your mind, and could be self-imposed. So it's about not overthinking things. It's about coming out of your head and going into your heart in order to make the right choices for yourself. It's like I said before, what makes your soul sing? You know, connect to source, connect to your higher being and ask them, what's my next move? Help me. What is the move that I can make for my greater good and the greater good of all those around me? And then we've got the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is just saying persevere, focus, persevere, march forward. So I actually feel, and when I was shuffling the cards, guys, I felt you've got messages coming in. There are messages coming in from somewhere that are going to spur you on, that are maybe going to help you or assist you in making that choice, and perhaps it's going to change your direction. And I think the Thinker card is really important here. So really think about what you want and how you want to pursue your dream, because you've got all the elements coming in to help you here. What did To the Sea say? It's about the sequence of things and seeing how things blend together and fit together. It's putting your puzzle together. It's finding the pieces and using the stepping stones that are revealed to you along the way. So, really beautiful energy and really quite exciting, because it's like, gosh, what's going to happen? But think about it. Do put thought into it. It's going to make a difference. An idea is going to come to you. We've got the Ace of Swords here. It's another thought-based card. And as you can see, there's something going on here. There's a rebirth of some sort. There's an energy of perhaps a new viewpoint coming to you. There's going to be a shift. Something's going to happen and you're going to go, right, okay, I know what to do now. And that's why looking out for the signs and connecting to source is so important. Absolutely put some thought into this. The Knight of Cups here is saying, go forward with passion, do it, move. It's a card of progress. It's a card of going, right, I've got my lance, I'm on my sturdy horse, I'm on my steed, and now I'm going to go for it. So it's an action. It's about you taking action after having given thought to whatever it is that's happening here for you. It could be a house move, it could be a relationship, it could be a job. So please apply the information as it resonates with you, or not. If it doesn't, just leave behind the bits that don't. Now, we have got in the outcome position, we've got the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Now, this tells me that you've got loads going on, not just not just internally, emotionally, but in the physical, on the physical side of things. It could be that with these two cards are obstacles and barriers. The emotional one will be triggered off by the physical one, I would imagine. If you're in the middle of a house move, if you're perhaps, got your house on the market and it's time to do something new. I mean, the world has changed so much in the last year, so everybody's got a lot going on. So one will trigger the other, but please know that these don't have to stay around. It's about that thinker card. It's about thinking your way out of it. These are self-imposed obstacles and barriers, so they needn't be there. It's time to persevere and plough through the pain of whatever it is, this angst. And I feel that perhaps if there are things that are disrupting you, perhaps you're blowing them out of proportion. And maybe they're not as bad as you think they are. So look at things properly, analyse them, and say, what's the worst that can happen? Is it so bad? And I'm so pleased to see the Chariot here. Who doesn't want the Chariot? It's about progress. It's about moving forward. It's about giddy up. It's about, right, time to go. You've got your Knight of Cups here. In an emotionally stable place. So why give yourself barriers and obstacles to overcome? It could be clear if you want it to be. To the Sea, as it says, put the pieces together, let it unfold. Don't give yourself unnecessary headaches by making mountains out of molehills. This is about advancement, and this is exactly what you need to be focusing on. So think, right, I need to go forward. How am I going to do it? What do I need? And what's my next step? But, you've got definite progress here. Obviously, when things are changing, it brings in a degree of... It rocks the boat, doesn't it? Funny that's a boat, isn't it? It rocks the boat. It destabilises us temporarily. But that's exactly what it is. That's temporarily being the operative word. So don't dwell on that. It's not going to serve you. You need to take your Knight of Cups with your new ideas that you're birthing, get in that Chariot and absolutely crack on with what you need to do. So really, really lovely energy, but you've got a lot of eights here. And if you overthink things, you're going to make mountains out of molehills. So look at things, but see them for what they really are. You know, are they that much of it? Is it a big deal? Okay, it's uncomfortable, but how big a deal is it? Can I overcome this? The answer to that is yes, you can. You know, all the ingredients are here. Put the right pieces of the puzzle together. Use your stepping stones to propel yourself forward in that chariot. So the energy is phenomenal. Just don't get out of your own way. There you go. Full stop. I couldn't have put it any clearer than that. You've got all the ingredients for success here, but you need to get out of your own way. Let's just take an animal oracle card or two to see. Right, that's way too many. Right, so we've got watch and wait. We've got the seahorse spirit. And that's about, you know, when you're putting your pieces together, don't just go trying to put two pieces of the puzzle together that don't necessarily fit. But you know, you can't push it. It's a square peg in a round hole, I think the saying goes. So yeah, watch and wait. You know, give yourself some time. You know, although there's progress and marching forward here, think about it. You've got the thinker's card here. Absolutely think about what you're doing. We've got this and that are true, which is the dolphin spirit. So, you know, maybe there are things that are in your way, and yeah, they are in your way. But do they have to be such a big deal? You know, true, they are there, but no, you've got all the tools here to overcome and go through and march through them. Yeah, they are true. They are in the way. Minor detail. Let's just crack on, shall we? And then we've got the cow spirit, earth signs, excuse me. We've got the miracles are endless. And trust me, the cards are saying that they're endless, but you need to get out of your own way. And if an obstacle presents itself, don't let it faze you. You've got the wherewithal. You've got the stamina to get through this. So really focus and persevere here. So really great read. It's not without its anxiety, but it's really, really positive, guys. And I hope that resonated with you. As always, it won't with all, but take the bits that do and use them as stepping stones. And what can I say? Wonderful read. It's a wrap, guys, and it's the weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself and each other, and I'll leave my love with you. Toodle pip.